Hello everybody, I'm Greg. Welcome to Greg's Beer Reviews. What do you say, let's go see what's in the fridge today. Alright guys, thanks for stopping by Greg's Beer Review today. Today's beer is, hopefully, is a special beer. This is the 200th beer review that I've done. A lot of the subs are hollering, do something special, so this is what we're going to do. I hope it ends up being special enough for you guys. And I'm going to take a few seconds here to say thanks for all the subs that subscribe and watch my videos and leave comments. I do appreciate that. And a lot of guys say you don't say cheers enough. I always say that in my responses on the comments, but try to remember to say cheers when I drink tonight. So I'm sorry that I don't say cheers enough for y'all guys. This is a pretty special beer. It should be. All the Mikkeller beers that I've had so far have been pretty unique. I like what they do. So Peter, the master of hop, has turned me on to the Mikkeller beers and his reviews, and I kind of like what he likes as far as the Mikkeller beer, so they do pretty good stuff. This beer comes from the Mikkeller Brewery. This one comes out of Copenhagen, Denmark. So it is a quadruple. So this is a wee bit heavy on the wee bit heavy side there. So this beer is 10% ABV. So be careful with this one, guys. It'll get you in trouble if you're not used to drinking this stronger stuff. Drink it at home. That's what I do. Food pairings for this: the cheeses, the buttery, the brie, the Gouda, Havarti, the Swiss, Sharp, Blue, your more pungent cheeses. I mean, even probably Limburger would even go. You know, this is stronger cheeses. The general foods would be the general food dishes, and the meat would be beef, smoked meat, and game with this one. Yeah, the ingredients they use for this is water, malt, and the malts are Pilsner and Pale. The hops are Northern Brewer, Hallertau, and Styrian Goldings. They use ale yeast, and they also use a cassonade sugar and a candy syrup in this. Sounds pretty interesting, doesn't it? So we're going to find out what it's all about. They do a rotating schedule on this, and it doesn't have any kind of dates that I know of on the bottle here. I've looked at it, so I've only had this bottle probably about, I don't know, I got this on either the last beer run before, so I've had it less than 2 months, I'm sure. So, and it can be cellared. It being 10% ABV, you can keep this one for a while. So the glassware today, we're going to use a Dubai glass. They say the sniffer, the tulip goblet, oversized wine glass will do. So just pour it in something. Don't try to drink something like this out of the bottle. That'd be horrible. Now I'm gonna go ahead and jerk this off, and I may pause this so you don't have to watch me fight with this cork and stuff. So let me do that, and I'll get this off, and I'll be right back, and we'll see what's going on then. All right, I've about got it. I've been fighting with it here for about 30 seconds or so. Oh, they put these things in tight. Poop, like a bottle of champagne. This is a quadruple. It is a dark ale, so I'm gonna share some of that with the other half there. And that beer pours a fairly dark, almost as like a cola in the glass. It's so dark. A lot of bubbles streaming up. It poured a little aggressive on the end pour there, about a half finger, which is dissipating pretty quick. With 10% ABV, the head probably not going to stick around very long anyway. So it looks really good in the glass. It's really dark, no light coming through it at all. Just a little bit of, I don't even see anything around the outside edges. So it's a pretty dark beer. It's not motor oil black or anything. It's a darker brown, but looks pretty good in the glass. Let's get a nose on it. Wow. A lot of stuff going on there. That's a lot of figs, prunes. I'm getting maybe a little bit of cherry there too. It's got a sweet smell to it. A lot of malt going on there. So let's see what it tastes like. Cheers, cheers! I said. Oh yeah. Wow. A little bit of cocoa there too. That is so nice. A lot of your darker fruits, figs, dates, raisins, prunes, plums, a little bit of cherry. Wow. Very, 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 very nice. It's a slight tinge of the alcohol. It doesn't burn. Oh man, this is so good. This is a winner. Now, just like most of the Mikkeller beers are, this is very, very nice. There's so much going on in that. I mean, there might be a little molasses, a little cloves, a little... Oh man, it's got all the stuff on, all your darker fruits. I mean, that is so nice. Your figs, dates, and your raisins. Wow. Wow, I was going to share that with the other half, but I might end up drinking most of this. Well, I'm going to let it warm up. It's right out of the fridge, about 40 degrees, and I don't know. I might be a little messed up when I come back for the final chug on this one. This is pretty tasty. Stick around, guys. We'll see what the final chug brings. Alright, guys. Thanks for sticking around. I got just a little bit left, and I didn't share too much of it with her, so got a pretty good buzz on this one. Got just a little bit left. This is, as it warms up, I've been probably drinking on this about 45, 50 minutes now. I mean, almost an hour probably on this beer here, because I gave her a taste of it, and it was a little too boozy for her. And as it warms up, it is rather boozy. I mean, you can definitely tell that's a 10% alcohol beer. But I like that. I like smelling the figs and the raisins and the plums and all that. So it's a good beer. It wouldn't be the first beer of the evening, so I recommend, you know, if you're going to drink this one, you might want to drink it the last beer of the evening. So that being said, final chug. It's a good beer. It is definitely above average beer. It's not a 10, but I think it's pretty close. I like Mikkeller beers, and I'm gonna give it a good grade tonight. I'm gonna give it a 9. It's an A. It's not an A plus, not a 10, but it's an A. Rate Beer gives us a 98 overall, which is a pretty good rating, and an 85 in the style. Beer Advocate gives it a B plus. So it gets good ratings all the way around, and it's a good beer. If you've had it, let me know what you think of it. It's a rotating schedule, so I don't know how often they produce this beer. So if you see it, pick it up. It's 10%. It'll sell her. You can drink it when you like. As always, guys, rate, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the beer review. That'll happen tomorrow.